Jonathan Harker, a young solicitor from London, embarked on a journey to Transylvania, tasked with assisting Count Dracula in his acquisition of property in England. As he approached the imposing castle, Jonathan felt a chill run down his spine, a chill that had nothing to do with the biting cold of the Transylvanian night. As Jonathan stepped through the gates of the castle, he was greeted by the Count's sinister servant, Renfield, whose eyes gleamed with a mad intensity. With a sense of unease gnawing at his insides, Jonathan followed Renfield through the dimly lit corridors of the castle, his footsteps echoing against the stone walls. And then, at last, he came face to face with Count Dracula himself, a tall, imposing figure with eyes as dark as midnight and a smile that sent shivers down Jonathan's spine. With a sense of dread creeping over him, Jonathan realized that he was in the presence of something far more sinister than he could have ever imagined. As the days passed, Jonathan found himself trapped within the walls of the castle, his every move watched by the Count's sinister servants. He tried to escape, but the castle seemed to shift and change around him, its corridors twisting and turning in on themselves like a labyrinth of darkness. And then, one night, as Jonathan lay alone in his chamber, he heard a soft tapping at the window, a tapping that sent a chill down his spine and filled him with a sense of dread. With trembling hands, he approached the window and peered out into the darkness, but there was no one there, just the empty courtyard and the distant sound of wolves howling in the night. And then, as he turned away from the window, he saw her, a young woman with eyes as dark as night and lips red as blood, standing at the foot of his bed with a smile that sent shivers down his spine. "Lie with me, Jonathan," she whispered, her voice as sweet as honey and as cold as ice. "Lie with me, and together we shall rule over the darkness." With a cry of terror, Jonathan leapt out of bed and raced from the room, his heart pounding in his chest as he fled through the twisting corridors of the castle. But no matter how fast he ran, he could not escape the feeling of dread that clung to him like a shroud.